joined shortly after the occupation. The previous leader recruited me. It seems that children with revenge on their minds was in both high demand and supply. I grew up with Dominic and a bunch of other kids our age. They trained us all in war. Ulrich joined a little bit later. He's older and was already trained. As you could have guessed, I lost my family during the occupation. A common tale as of late. But we're finally ready to take on the Triumvirate. We'll take back the future they stole. He's a really nice guy, and we've shared a lot of the same struggles. There's no one else I'd rather march into battle with. I mean it. His tactics, his strategy, it's really something else. Watching him on the war table is nothing short of an honor. I can't wait to get an interview with the guy. His story needs to be told. After this all blows over, I'm sure he'll go down in history as a hero. With the right strategy and that special blade, of course. I'm just glad that Dominic is the best strategist I've ever seen. Then there's you. I'm not so sure about you yet. With the right training, I think you'll be fine. So that's what we'll do when we get to Mazeo. Train. And no complaining about the hours. The fate of Alestia is at stake. Oh, sure. What did you want to talk about? Join the club. Almost everybody lost a family member during the occupation. At least it helps you relate to the others. You're not alone in this. I can't imagine tackling this struggle all by ourselves. Well, I've known him for years, and he's never let me down. I don't think I've ever seen someone so strong. He's unbeatable. If he went back to Alarinthia, he could easily become its ruler. But he never gives up the chance to tell us how much he hates it. So, I guess we're stuck with him here on the mainland for a while. I wonder what he'll do once all of this blows over. Of course you can! I can't think of anyone better. With him by your side, you'll never be in real danger. Don't tell him I said that, though. His ego needs to stay in check. Wait, are you serious? Ulrich has a perfect reputation. He's never been bested in combat, and I don't think he ever will. I'll have to chalk that one up to being a simple inaccuracy in your vision. Probably just being paranoid. He's a good man. Though I can see why you'd suspect something like that. He's pretty reserved. He doesn't like talking about his past. But trust me, he's a valuable ally to both you and the rebellion. I wouldn't push him away. You'll need him more often than not. Who knows? He may even open up to all of us one day. Absolutely not! The man sure knows how to use that blade. I sure hope I'm never on the receiving end of his rage. He'll be a key figure in every upcoming battle. I know it. If you want to know for sure, he's always up for sparring. I think the new Rebel HQ will have tons of practice swords. Make sure to tell me if it gets that far, though. I'd love to watch. Not much, to be honest, but probably more than most. I pride myself on picking up weird information. And if you're talking weird, they really fit the bill. Their rule goes really far back. Like, we don't know about a time without them. A lot of people in Alestia consider them gods, and say they created our world. But there's no way to know for sure. They never answer questions like that. It's really rare that they come out of their chambers. I've never seen it happen. And I'm starting to wonder if I ever will. I bet that's where we'll take them down. We've tried to lure them out, but it never works. They see right through our tricks. wish I could tell you. Nobody knows, and they'll probably never tell us. They'll probably take that secret to their ever-nearing graves. How old is our world again? Yeah, they're that old. They've been here since the dawn of time. I wonder how we'll kill people so strong. We have no idea. We just know about their cloaks. They're given an affectionate nickname, White Cloaks. They wear these beautiful white robes trimmed with gold. Kind of like that blade you've got on your back. Leads more credence to the theory that they created it. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Being killed by their own creation. I don't think any ruler is truly evil. The needs of a world and its people are always changing. I think they're out of touch on what Alestia needs right now. And in their heads, I'm sure they consider themselves good. I'm sure they have a reason for all the terrible things they've done. I know the rebellion sure does. Our hands aren't exactly clean. Either they made it, or they found it. Both options are terrifying. If they found it, that means it came from somewhere. Another world, even. In that case, how many worlds, how many people were victim to its power? On the other hand, if they created it, they must be almost unstoppable. If they made it on their own, then by logic, they have to be stronger than it. Doesn't exactly fill you with confidence to march against them, does it? It seems like it, but there's no way to know for sure. We've never been under anyone else's lead, right? I imagine it'll be chaotic at first, until we figure things out. It's not a turnkey operation. We're talking about ruling a world. Domek, or whoever ends up taking charge, will have to learn a lot. After that, we just have to hope that the people accept new rulers.
Zamira, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course. What's up, Aaron?
I want to thank the seer for what he's done. Defying Domek's orders and letting me keep Peregrino. They deserve something. But I don't know what to do. I was thinking of offering him a permanent room. You know, to stay here whenever he wants. Should I offer unlimited drinks as well? Zamira, are you paying attention?
Does this offer of free drinks extend to his comrades?
I suppose it would.
All right, I'm sold. Here, I'll take you to see him right away. I'm so thirsty. This is gonna be amazing!
Zamira, whoa! Let go! I want a gift for them, not you.
Don't worry, he'll love it. Everybody, Aaron is giving us free drinks! Come over here! Let's celebrate for Peregrino!
Oh no. Is he serious right now? There's no way I have enough for everybody.
Yeah, you heard right! Free!
Hey, you were working with the seer?
Yeah, something like that. It lasted all a couple hours.
What do you think about it?
I honestly have no idea. It's hard to believe that our fate rests upon one person. I don't think I could put my faith in somebody that way.
Why not?
It's a big gamble, isn't it? Too risky.
Yeah, but faith is all about risk. You believe in spite of overwhelming odds. You fight, even when everything tells you to stop. You don't have to agree, but it's true. Without faith, the rebellion wouldn't even be here. Alestia would remain under the Triumvirate's grasp forever.
You have a point, Ulrich. It's impressive that you've come this far.
And we still have a long way to go. But we won't get there if people don't believe. Have a little faith in us, all right, Zamira?
Well, I can't say no to that. Just don't let me down, all right? When we make it through this, I'm buying drinks.
Oh, you mean you aren't buying right now? And here I was, buttering you up for nothing.
Oh, hey Zamira. It's good to see you again. I was starting to worry you might...
Oh, come on now. There's no need to worry about me. I'd worry about Valenorth. There's no more gate guard.
Oh yeah, I guess that was your job. I'm glad to see that you got everything done. Did you, happen to touch that sword by any chance?
Absolutely not. I kept it under wraps the entire time. We put it in the Grand Tree for safekeeping.
Whew, good idea. I'm just really curious. Domek was able to use it, however briefly. And not only that, but he had a vision too.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Didn't you guys find a new spirit idol in Mazeo?
Yeah, I think he wants to harness it for power. I didn't stop to ask, but it's all he talks about now.
Well, isn't it inside your new HQ?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Didn't Damek frequent those underground tunnels? Maybe he was exposed to some level of spiritual energy. At least, enough to let him have a vision or something.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's a possibility. At least give me that much. That blade challenges all of our understandings.
All right, your theory has merit. It's really odd, but it makes sense. Can you even imagine if it was true?
Maybe that's why Damek wants to harness its power. Giving regular people visions? He'd have an army of seers. There's no way the Triumvirate could fight against that.
Whoa. Hey, how'd you learn about this stuff anyway?
I overheard a few things, that's all. No one is leaking intel or anything.
Good. We can't have any moles. The rebellion, as it is, currently hangs on threads. It's only thanks to that anomalous blade that we stand a chance.
No, Alex, you have it all wrong. I only want you to pretend that you're helping the Triumvirate. When the time comes, you'll turn on them and help Domek instead.
You know Nada will never let this happen, right?
I don't care what she thinks. I'm asking you. I have no doubt in my mind. A battle is coming to Mazeo. The Triumvirate will send their forces here for that new idol. I don't know what they want with it, but we need to strike immediately. You'll meet them at the docks and tell them you've been hired to assist. As soon as you get the chance, you'll sabotage the ships and kill them all. That is, except for one ship. Domek will need one to launch his attack on Balteus.
All right, I'll humor you for a moment. Even if I play along and your rebellion comes to rule Alestia, they'll lift the trade bans, effectively ruining piracy for good. Why should I fight to kill my own profession?
There are much better things to do in this world, Alex. I could pay you with anything you wanted, or any job you wanted. Just name it, and I'll make it happen. These are dire times, you know.
I doubt this offer extends to the rest of our crew. I'd love a reward and a new job, but not if it screws them over. They'll be doing the bulk of the fighting, not me or Nada. That is, if I can even convince them to do this. One of our core tenets is that we don't take sides.
Even when the victor is clear?
Even so, during the occupation, we fought for our own survival. Both the Triumvirate and the citizens of Mazeo attacked us. We worked for decades to unite the pirates into what they are today. Doing this will split them apart again. You'll make an enemy out of Nada. She's pretty much the leader, and her influence is immeasurable.
I'm well aware of that, and I've taken it into consideration. A divide in your numbers will still give me the right amount of men. You can show the rest of the pirates they're on the wrong side of this. Any divide that comes, I'm sure we can mend it. Besides, Domek hasn't said he's going to harm piracy. I'm sure we can come to some sort of deal, Alex.
No matter what the deal is, you can't win over everybody. As soon as the Triumvirate falls, you'll have another war lined up. Hell, they might even join the White Cloaks out of spite.
I'm willing to take the risk, but I'll do my best to make sure they're satisfied. There will be a place for everyone in our new Alestia. The pirates are in a great position to make demands. As the mayor of Mazeo, I can give you anything you want. There's no way Nada could turn an offer like that down.
Very well. Let's talk terms.
Master, are you okay?
Of course.
There it is again, that dismissive tone. I can tell when something is wrong, you know. There's no need to lie. I'm your apprentice.
It's nothing, Halen.
I think it has to do with what happened earlier. The Triumvirate told you something, didn't they? You're not taking it well. I could tell the entire time.
Very perceptive. Leave me alone.
Sovey, you're acting like a child. Please tell me. I want to help you, Sovey. I stand by your side no matter what.
Are you sure about that, Halen?
Of course. You don't have to tell me what they said, Sovey, but at least tell me what you're feeling.
They told me something I wasn't ready to hear. I'm sorry I forgot about you, and I'm sorry for being cross. My thoughts are muddled, Halen, and I'm confused.
How do you plan to deal with that?
For the first time in a while, I don't know. My purpose was always clear, my resolve unwavering. I'm starting to feel like my previous master, before my promotion.
You never did tell me what happened to him.
No, I didn't.
Very well. At least tell me about this purpose of yours. I fight to ensure the reign of the Triumvirate. Our gods.
A very clear purpose, and noble to some. For me, things have always been a bit different. I fight to ensure the reign of Alestia's true rulers.
Then what's the issue, Master? It would seem that we share the same purpose.
Normally, I would agree with you. But now, I'm not so sure.
Wait, are these... Of course they aren't.
What's wrong with those? Last time I checked, they were pretty tasty.
I was hoping it was a special kind of apple. My parents used to bring me some from Mazeo all the time, but the trading ban made it illegal to export them.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. They sell them like crazy in the markets of Mazeo.
Really? You need to take me there, Pro. We can make a brief detour, right?
Maybe.
Good enough for me.
Hey, this is almost a replica of mine. Whoever uses this has fine taste.
It's been there ever since I got here. I have no idea who it belongs to.
Knowing Aaron, it might be for decoration. It's a shame, though, it'll just rust away. A blade like this needs to experience combat.
Oh, so you want to spar with me? I thought you'd never ask, Ulrich.
That's not what I meant.
Is it glued down?
No, You're just weak.
I'm not!
Why is there a fireplace in here? Valenorth is always the perfect temperature.
Isn't that because of the spiritual energy?
Yeah, it keeps everything warm and cozy. Without it, Valenorth would be an icy wasteland.
I think I saw the mountain peaks on my way up here. I wonder why the spirits chose this place to settle down.
Oh, you must be talking about Eastcrown. Everyone wonders what's up there. But we'll never know.
Don't say never, Fortem. I'm sure we'll figure it out one day. Celestia won't be unmapped forever.
Not within our lifetimes, I'm sure.
Probably not.
Oh, that got a little dark.
Good thing we have a fireplace to light things up.
Wow, there's so much to choose from.
Don't tell me you're planning on drinking, Fortim.
Why not?
We have a lot of stuff to do.
But it looks so delicious.
Trust me, it's probably not as tasty as you think. From what I've heard, it's just bitter, and it burns.
Sure, from what you've heard. You don't have to keep secrets from me, Valessa.
What are you talking about? I've never had any alcohol, I swear.
Don't worry, I believe you.
Seriously?
Aren't you two a little young to be drinking?
Nope, Valessa is just being a spoilsport.
I am not.
Let's have some then.
Well, maybe.
Ah yes, peer pressure.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it. Fortim and I have been talking for a while. There's something we need to discuss. Now.
Yeah, we both came to the same conclusion. This isn't an order. It's more of a polite demand. Seer, you need to choose the next Elder of Valenorth.
You have a lot on your plate. You can't handle everything responsibly. Valenor's future requires nothing but the utmost care and attention. We can't expect you to lead Valenorth and train with that blade.
It's exactly like she said. Listen, I know this may seem sudden to you, but we've been talking about it for a while now. We wouldn't feel comfortable leaving Peregrino without a new elder. Someone needs to plot Valenorth's future and make choices along the way. Considering you'll be busy with the rebellion, we want you to elect one of us.
Let us carry this burden, Seer. Please.
Did we say something wrong? Look, he has no idea what to say.
And I thought we made our case pretty clear. Look, we're the best two candidates here. You should make your choice before the night is over.
We can talk about it a little more if you'd like. It'd be best if this wasn't a hasty choice, right? Let's think things through, like a team.
There goes that rest we wanted to have. Looks like I'll have to get comfortable. So, what do we talk about?
actually a fan of what Milas and his father have done. Valinor has spent more than enough time being independent. We need to band together. We'll be strong enough to face any threat. Valessa wants to maintain our independence. We can't have that. How long until we're attacked again? The Triumvirate isn't our last enemy, and when that time comes, I want to have allies. We need to be strong. To that end, I would have converted Peregrino into a barracks. I know you didn't, and I'm going to honor your choice. I'll be proud to lead Valinor just as you left it. Is that all?
Because Milas and his father have given up Valinor's soul. We need to stand apart. Our culture, our line of seers, they're special. Valinor was and always should be independent. It's just fact. Whatever comes our way, we can handle it on our own. That's the way it's been for thousands and thousands of years. This is only happening because we stoked the Triumvirate's ire. That won't happen again. And Fortum can't see that. He wants to unite with the rest of Alestia and give up our identity. Why waste all of our resources preparing for something that won't happen? I think you understand where I'm coming from. Otherwise, you would have turned this place into a barracks. It's important to our identity. We can't just throw it away. Any other questions?
Well, what is it?
Please think this through. Yes! I knew we were on the same page. I can't thank you enough for this, really. I was so scared we'd lose Valinor. Hey, Fortum even gets a promotion too. As your scribe, he can fill the gap I'm leaving. Oh, man, my head is so full of ideas right now. I'll have to discuss things with Dominic more in depth. Oh, this is so cool. When we meet him, it'll be a meeting of nations. Since I'm our envoy, I'll work on sounding as professional as I can. So, Dominic, it's a pleasure to meet you. No, wait, that sounds stupid. Sir Dominic?
Hey, Valessa, calm down for a second. This means I get to replace you as the scribe? You'll have to give me some last-minute training, you know.
Oh, right. I guess you are a little rusty. No worries. I'll take good care of you. Things will go swimmingly. Trust me. And I just want to thank you even more, Seer. You decided to keep Peregrino the way it is. I'm grateful. That's a huge step towards our continued independence.
Well, seems like we have our work cut out for us. I'm a little upset that you didn't pick me, but I'll get over it. At the end of the day, I'm not just tagging along anymore. The position of Elder has only been open for a day, but I've been training to become a scribe for my entire life. Maybe, in this case, things worked out for the best. You coming, Valessa?
Oh, sure. Just give me a few more minutes. I have a few more things to talk about.
Fair enough. Good night.
For once, the future doesn't seem so uncertain. I'm sure I'll be put in a lot of complicated situations, Seer. Your wisdom is just as important to Valinor's future as I am. Remember how you went to Milas today, instead of telling me? If your visions involve my leadership, or Valinor's safety, please come to me. Otherwise, I'll train Fortum to take good care of you. He's in good hands.
Stop. It's almost instinctual now. Interesting. Sorry for not being here right away. I didn't know you'd come so fast. That means things have slowed down on your end. I see. No. Do you remain pure, even now? Interesting. I expected to see the seeds of corruption within you. Is it possible you know? No. That can't be right. There is no way to discern the consequences of your actions. You act instinctively, much like before. You do what you think is right. But what is right, and what is pure? Well, those are two different things. You know who I am, or at least, what I belong to. I speak not for the triumvirate, but of my own accord. Not that this would go against the wishes of my subordinates. That power within you is a truly wonderful thing. So much strength, gifted to you by the realm of spirits. But you have to ask yourself, is it truly a gift? Do you act in Alestia's best interests, or in the spirits? Until now, everyone in Valinor assumed the two aligned. But things are changing. They're starting to make a push. What purpose is your journey if it ends in complete corruption? Keep that in mind as you stride forward, and make those tough choices. Many of them breed corruption. The pursuit of strength, for example. Before you go, I did call you here for one purpose. It's beautiful, isn't it? There's never been a more pure form of corruption. You seek to dethrone us. Isn't that your goal? In that case, remember one thing. The only thing that can destroy pure corruption is purity itself, embodied.
Hey, Seer. Good morning. We all slept in a bit late, so we're skipping breakfast. Ulrich's orders, so there's no point in fighting it, right?
Yeah, But our next stop is Mazeo. As soon as we get there, I'll buy us all apples. Man, it's been way too long since I've had those.
A one-track mind as usual. But to be honest, it does sound tasty. Hopefully they aren't too expensive. So, are you ready to go? Ulrich and Pro are waiting out front. I guess the outlook is pretty close to Peregrino.
I'm good. Unless there's something else we need to do.